What up YouTube, and welcome back to Froggy's Farm. We're coming at you from beautiful Queensland, Australia here. As promised in the last couple of videos, today we'll be building ourselves an engine mount for that brushless electric motor over there on the table. First things first, I'm going to do a little bit of cardboard aided design. Let's get to it, eh? Alright, so now I'm finished with all my CAD, my cardboard aided design. I'm going to tape these together to make myself a nice flat template and transfer it onto this bit of paper so I can stick it on the bit of metal that I'm going to cut it out, make some relief cuts, bend it into a box, weld it nice and solid, and then weld it on the bike. Alright, we'll get back to the time lapse. This is what we've got so far tonight. It's getting pretty late, so this might have to be where I call it for tonight. I want to put slots in for the bolt holes for the mounting points so that it gives us a little bit of forward and backward adjustment on the motor for aligning the chain. Make sure everything runs nice and straight. As you can see, I've cut out the ends so they're nice and curved to match the profile of the tubes on the frame here. So this will sit in here like this. And once I've actually got it welded on there, I'll trim up these edges and round them off and stuff just so there's no sharp points. Alrighty, I will get back to you guys tomorrow morning. Dress it up and then we'll hit it with a bit of primer just so nothing rusts in the meantime. Well, here we are back again this morning. I've been having a look at the way everything's fitting up on the bike so far, and I think what I want to do is I want to keep this front angle at 90 degrees. I'm going to bring this one back in to bring the engine mount back and tilt it back a little bit to give me some more clearance on here so the engine doesn't hit this post. What I want to do first though, I think, is I'm going to sit the motor up on the engine mount. I'm going to get it all centered up and everything, drill the holes to mount front two bolts in before I start bending it, so then I can make sure it lines up and everything clears properly before I weld it all together. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh, I tell you what, that took forever. I was fucking around with that rat's tail file for so long, and I'm like, this is taking forever. Then all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I got these little cut-off wheels for my Dremel tool that's like right there fucking next to me, and I'm like, well, why am I not using that? An idiot. And then it took like 10 fucking seconds to cut them out, and then I hit them with the flat file to even them out so they look nice and everything. Got nice square slotty holes in there. So we got a bit of adjustment for the engine to slide back and forward to line up with the chain to the sprocket. Well, good morning, people. Welcome back to my irritating ass voice and me barely knowing anything about what I'm fucking doing. As you probably saw at the end of the time lapse yesterday, I put a bit of primer over this just so it wouldn't rust, especially around all the new welds and everything. They tend to go really fucking fast. So today I've got to sand some of the primer off of it with my little barrel sander here, so I can get nice clean welds around the attachment points. And then I'm going to clean up the frame in those locations as well. Yeah, we're going to center it up, get it as straight as we can, and weld it in place. I suddenly realized too that I'm doing heaps and heaps of time lapses, and because of the way the time lapse on my iPad records, it's probably not going to give you a whole lot of detail into what's actually doing. So I've decided I'm just going to leave it live recording today, and I will just jump cut and edit so it makes sense and you can tell what's actually happening. So first things first is I'm going to switch on my Dremel, grab my drink which I left over there. Let's get to it. Jesus. I'm just going to clean up around here as much as I can, and then along here as much as I can. See how square she looks.
It's got it lined up with the steel post there, which I know is straight.
Well, let's get this sucker on here.
I might be able to get the magnet in here and up against the frame to hold it in position.
Alrighty. Let's get a tack on this sucker and... Alrighty. Gloves. All the gloves. Fuckaroo. I am going to scream shitty shoe. Whatever, fall on the fucking floor, so give it a shit. Eyeballs. Eyeballs are important. Sparky boys. Eat. Jesus, typical fucking slutty fuddy. What the fuck just happened? My thing exploded. I think it's fixable. See if I can't explode another one. Try a red one this time. I'm gonna switch to another grinding stone anyway. I was thinking about it just before it exploded on me. Oh, fuck it, that'll do. Anyway, I do have children I need to pick up. I'll hit it with some primer so it doesn't rust between now and the next installment. I wanted to get this welded on here and shit before I clean the whole bike up ready to paint, otherwise it was just gonna get all nastied up again anyway. Now this is not going to be real good because, like I said, it's going to get sandblasted off in a couple of days anyway when I start actually cleaning it up to paint it. I just put some good thicky coat of primer over it so she doesn't rust in the meantime. Engine mount done, ready to have a motor bolted to it. I'll put this aside until next time when I start working on it again, where we'll be sandblasting the frame and getting it cleaned and prepped for painting. There's a few little rust spots that'll need to be hit with some rust converter and bogged up and stuff before she gets a good clean coat of paint. In the meantime, off camera, I've been working on the rear mudguard. It was quite badly pitted, so I've been resurfacing it and finishing it with some bog and stuff too. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the video with all of your friends. You can catch me right here on Froggy's Farm on the next installment, which will be whenever I feel like posting it. So I will catch you next time. Bye.